Good morning, everyone. My name is Tamara Henry.
My name is Deshani Lawrence.
And I'm Ashanti Jackson.
Guys, you have to project.
And we'll be doing a presentation on processed meals.
In this practical, there will be an overview of how to start incoming and outgoing meals. The PowerPoint will also explore precautions when handling meals and action to be taken if damaged or suspicious items are found in mail. An overview of how to send mails without attachment and how to reply to an email. There will also be steps on selecting the appropriate media and also utilize paper to protect the environment when performing administration procedures. Lastly, the assignment will also highlight how to accurately prepare and print documents and show how delivery methods are evaluated for processing meals.
Okay, so the first slide that we have is on how to sort incoming and outgoing meals. So the first point is urgent meals. So we have various urgent meals such as registered, certified, and special meals. So urgent meals are basically what can I say? Meals that need to be sent fast, or it's more time bound or time sensitive. So those meals, when you get those meals, such as probably can be a law-based meal where the meal needs to get to a person in a certain amount of time because that probably have a court day or so forth. So those meals need to be prioritized and to be sent out more quickly and more efficiently than the other meals. Location. So this is basically speaking on outgoing meals. So when the post office is sending out meals, they can characterize based on the location, categorize based on the location, based on the address or based on the locations that the mail should be sent to. So you won't have a mail that is close in area, like you won't have a mail that is close in the area around an area way at the back or way at the bottom in like the truck or probably the carrier. So you won't do it last. You would want those to be first because you're right there, and that's saves time and to be organized. And then internal and external mail. Those mails need to be separated so you don't mix mails or to just to be organized. And a circulation slip should be placed. This is basically speaking on internals, where you have a circulation slip if the mail is going to be seen by other persons in the organization. So you want to keep a record on where the mail is, who last seen the mail, and it's like the date, time, the person's name, signature, and everything. Okay, precautions when handling mails. So when you get the mail, when the clerk gets the mail, they should do a thoroughly inspection of the mail, where they look for tampering, if tampering basically, you're going to look to see if the mail is pilfered, where you have a slight slit, or the mail was they open the mail and they try to close it back. You're going to look out for those things because you don't want to anything to be missing and then you can't account for it. And then weight. So when whatever is stated that is in the mail, And then when you get the mail or when you're assessing the mail, you see that it's heavier. Say they're sending like things like paper, or probably they're saying they're sending a note, or probably a little sweater, and when you get it, it's heavy, it's tough, you need to look for things like that. You're looking for unusual shape, stains, odor, whether it's oily, and so forth. And then use protective gear. So when handling meals, I suggest to wear gloves, because you know some person's hands might be sweaty and might stain the meal. And then use a letter opener where you can just easily open the meal. And then follow security protocols. So when assessing meals, if you find a meal that is deemed suspicious, you need to follow security procedures, like, you know, to know the step by step on who to go to, who to report to, and what to do when you find these suspicious meals.
Action to take if damage, missing, or suspicious items are found in mail. Immediately report the abnormal package to the supervisor. Alright, so if it's that a package or a mail has come to the post office, if it is that during the delivery process, if any delay or error in transit, or the recipient address on the mail is not correct on it, it can be reported reported to the supervisor immediately as it comes to the organization, and never let anyone else on the package. When the package is at the post office, you wouldn't want anyone else in the organization to handle that package. You would want to report it immediately to the supervisor, so action can be taken if it's like so. Handle the package gently, placing it on a flat surface. Okay. So if the package is suspicious, you see any strings or any weight, if it have any abnormal weight, yes, you can place it on a flat surface or report it, as I said before, to the supervisor, or you can inform the security or contact police station or fire station if the suspicious package, if you see any suspicious package. Department if that case. Document the damage. Alright, so that postal clerk in the post office, if she receives the package and it's suspicious missing, or the address on it, the recipient address on it is not typed properly, or any loose information, she can document the damage for proof, or contact the owner of the package. So if the package come to the post office and it's damaged, contact the owner so they can be aware of it, because when the package come and it's damaged, they can that it can be a delay, so you can contact the owner to inform them that the package is not going to arrive on time.
How to send emails. So email, otherwise known as electronic mail, is another correspondent and should be treated as such. So how do we send email? First, we check the urgency and the importance of the mail. We prepare a distribution list if the email is supposed to be sent to more than one person. Before sending the email, you will check the accuracy of the mail, make sure that all the information is right. Be clear about the intended meaning, the purpose of the mail. Okay, so we know that an email consists of more than one thing. So here we have two, and the two refers to the person, the intended person, the person you're sending the email to. The subject briefly outlines what the email is about. So you're sending, say for instance, you're sending you're sending a notification about a meeting. That would be a memorandum. So if you want, you can, in the subject area, you can briefly say that this email is about upcoming meeting or whatever may be the case. The body of the email entails the intended information, the information that you want to bring across, the information that you're sending to the person. The closure, you're going, for the closure, you have a quartus ending to say thank you to the person that you're sending the email to. You want to say thank you or wish you all the best, any quartus information that you can give. Signature, the signature includes the sender's name and as well as the organization or the job title. You're sending email with attachments. So you're going to open the electronic mail application. After you open the mail application, you're going to click on the pin that is displayed at the top or at the bottom of the screen. After you already click the pin, you'll be prompted to the file application where you store all the files and details, documents that you would want to attach to that email. You're going to browse that file application and search for the specific file that you want to attach to the email. After you do so, you're going to select the intended file and to make sure you checked for the accuracy of the file. If it is that you have chosen the right file that you want to attach to the email, you're going to click done and send. You know that for most of the files, if it is a large file and it cannot be attached just like that, you will have to go and separate it, that large file, in a number of files where it can be attached in the email to send it.
Selecting the appropriate resources to complete the task. The number one resource is human resources, which is the employee. Employee. The employee will come to the organization with their different skill capacity. The skill area they will carry it to the organization, and that will help the organization. And physical resource, which is the equipment that the post office will use. And financial resources, which is money, materials, or external experts.
Utilizing minimum paper to protect the environment when performing administrative procedures. When we say utilizing minimum paper, we refer to using less paper. And using less paper within the organization while performing administrative procedures can help to maintain a clean environment, because using less paper, you're going to go digital. So most of the work it will be done online on the computer. So therefore, it will help to maintain a clean work environment, organized work environment, storage of data, records information for longer duration, because we know that paper can be destroyed, it can be torn, it can be lost. When we store it on an electronic form, it is easier for us to retrieve information. It is easier for us to keep information for a longer duration of time.
Okay, so the next point that we have is accurately preparing and printing documents. So use systematic patterns, right? So when preparing documents, or when typing documents, you need to follow the organization standard operating procedures. So based on the way you type, the format, how you print it, and just the base standard procedures, and probably base the printer that you use, how you send it and so forth, and probably if you're printing on legal or letter size paper, and if you're printing two sides are double-sided or single page, right? And then the fonts and the design that you use. And then before you do all of that, you want to review the content before printing. So you need to proofread all documents, and you can get other individuals to get feedback from them to see what you probably need to change or what is good, or just to get feedback or just to get clarity on the information before you print these documents. And if you do print a document and then and when you hand it in and it's incorrect, then you're wasting resources because you have to go back and reprint these documents.
Delivery methods are evaluated for processing mails. Reliability and tracking. Alright, so with reliability and tracking, it gives the recipient that is receiving the package time, like tracking.
You can get tracking numbers.
Yes.
To see where package is, and just this basically is kind of like a secured way.
Registered mail. So that
the
registered mail will come in and registered or the certified mail, because it gives tracking information, tracking when the package is received or when it is going to be certified mail. And the cost and speed again, which is registered and the certified mail, or special mail. If you want the mail to be sent off quickly or fast, they can use either certified or
and then you have other ways where you can send mails where you have overnight
bag,
special delivery next day,
express.
Okay, that's the end of our presentation.